By now, you've probably heard enough Gary Vaynerchuk videos telling you that you need to start something on the internet and start building an online passive income stream. Have you yet? Well, if you haven't, in this video, I have the top 9 online business models that you can start today to start building your online business. Stay tuned. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Shane and this is Operation Passive Income, where we are on a mission to create new online businesses, try different online business models, and tell you about our process doing it, as well as some of the best tips and tricks from all over the interwebs, all shared here on this channel. Now, in today's video, like I said, I've got 9 passive income ideas that you can go through and start doing today with very little barrier for entry. In fact, as long as you have a smartphone, you can start doing some of these ideas right now with very little to no upfront cost. Now, some of them aren't quite as cheap as the others, so we're gonna talk a little bit about the cost of entry on these, but also just kind of ease of use, and just to let you know, some of the stuff you're gonna have to learn some new skills to really do. So don't be afraid of learning. Be excited about the opportunity that could be in front of you when you get started. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and jump into number 1, and that is blogging or building a niche website. Now, there is a big difference between the two, and so I wanna make sure that we get that clarified out. However, if you're going to build an online business, one thing that I can't say lightly at all is you're going to need a website. You need to stake your own little piece of real estate online that you will be able to target everything else back to. So regardless of what other income models you want to do, you should have a website. Now, this is something that I did not know how to do when I first started in this kind of an industry, building businesses online. But there's a huge source of information right here in this platform on YouTube. You can watch full tutorials on how to build websites from beginning to end. Now, I don't have one of those on this channel, so I'm not gonna point you in any different direction, but just know that blogging and building niche sites is a great way to start earning passive income. So what's the difference between a blog and a niche website? Well, there's some similarities between the two, but let's go ahead and start with a niche website. A niche website, say you want to get into gardening, right? Or campers or whatever little tiny niche that you can do. Basically, a niche website becomes an authority on something that's all the way dug down through larger categories. So just using gardening, for example, if you take gardening, you can take it at a certain particular place in the United States. So I live down here in Florida. So let's say you want to talk about gardening in Florida. 10 specific plants that only grow in Florida. You really niche it all the way down and you become an authority on this one very particular topic. And now you can build out tons of these little niche websites, and those websites can become monetized through both ads, affiliate marketing, and digital products. And some of that we're going to talk about later on in this video, as well as different models, but that's a great place to kind of start. Now, if you're looking to start more of a personal blog, that is where you kind of create an authority webpage where you say, this is me, and this is everything that I know, and this is exactly what I'm going to talk about. And you still create yourself into a niche, but this becomes really about you. Now, the monetization really becomes about the same. Ads, digital products, it could even be physical products, and affiliate links. But you're kind of doing this as saying, this is me, right? Now, we do have one niche website that we've gone through and we've started building and sent that out, and it's generating a little bit of money. But where we focused first was actually on our authority pages. And you can kind of see what ours looks like down in the link below, or you can Google Operation Passive Income. But that'll give you kind of an idea of what you can expect when we talk about building an actual blog. Now, niche websites, one influencer that I highly recommend that actually teaches how to do this really, really well is a channel called Income School right here on YouTube. And they have a course called Project 24. Now, if you saw my last video on is passive income a scam, who to watch out for and do some of that, these guys, they tell you it does not happen overnight. You cannot build a niche website and expect to be rich in 6 months. In fact, their program is called Project 24 for a reason, because it really takes 24 months for a solidly built niche website to create income replacing kind of money, right? Now, if you want to check them out, I do have a link for Income School down in the description below, but so far from what I've found on YouTube, they are about the best and the most upfront about what it really takes to build a niche website. On to number 2, and we're talking about affiliate marketing. This is one of the lowest barriers to entry on the internet because you can sign up for affiliate marketing programs really for nothing. Now, a lot of them do require you to have, number 1, a website. Even Amazon has an affiliate program. They do require you to have a website that they can kind of refer back to and see kind of what it is you're doing. But if you don't know what affiliate marketing is, basically you are selling other people's products through a link, right? So you say, hey, by the way, you should check out this thing, this XYZ. I have a link in the description below, right? That, or you can place affiliate links in your websites, on your social media, and all of that. Now, if anybody goes through and clicks those links and they decide to purchase that product, then you would receive a commission. Now, this isn't a whole lot different than selling for a company, right? If you go to a car dealership and you work with a salesperson, if you buy that car from them, they're going to earn a commission. You walk into a cell phone store and you buy a cell phone from that employee, they are also going to earn a commission. This is you selling for other people, but you don't have to be an employee. You don't have a sales quota that you have to hit. You don't have any particular, boss that you have to answer to. The only person you're answering is to yourself, right? What could be better than that? Now, in future videos, I'll be going through some different affiliate programs that you can join, but the most common and probably the easiest to get you started is through Amazon Associates. Amazon sells just about anything and everything, and really you can start just marketing things that you use in your life and earning a commission back on that. And the cool thing about Amazon Associates is if somebody clicks on your link, but then they buy anything on Amazon within 24 hours, you actually earn a commission on that as well. So it's a really cool way just to say, hey, everybody, I just got this thing on Amazon and it works great for me. If you guys like it too, here's the link to it. They click on it, if they buy it, you just earn commission back. So it's a really easy way to start earning passive income in that way. The other cool part is as you build more and more content, you have all these links out there, higher chance that somebody's gonna come across and they're going to click your link. And that brings us to number 3, which is digital products. Now, digital products is probably my favorite of everything on this list because just like what we said in the last one with affiliate marketing, there's very little cost to entry. It's your own product, but there's really no cost associated to it. So a digital product, a lot of people think of online courses, but it doesn't even need to necessarily be that. If you have something that you build, you could sell the blueprint and the instructions as a PDF. In fact, I actually sell an Excel document that I built about 1.5 years ago that we now sell to help sellers track their monthly sales, creates like a P&L statement and does some of those things with our online business tracker. That is a little $10 product that has earned us a few $1,000s over the last year, and I only had to make it one time. That's what makes digital products such a great passive income source. Now, when you are building a digital product, really what you're looking to do is you're looking to solve a problem. So once you dive into what kind of niche you want to be in, take a look and find what problems people have. And if you have a solution to that problem, think of a digital product that you can create around it. An instruction guide, a booklet, a step-by-step program. It doesn't necessarily have to be a course, but it can be a simple sheet that you can sell for $5, $10, $15, $20, $50, whatever you feel the value is of that. And if somebody's going to get a return on their investment with you, then it makes it for a great product. Now, this is something my wife and I have built our entire business around, is digital products. And it is probably the easiest way to really get started if you want to sell your own built product. Now, the hardest part is just finding, how can I distribute this? Well, when we got started, we used a program, an online software called Sendowl. It's an extremely easy software to use where you can actually create the product, you upload your file directly to it, set your price, set your description. They have an online cart and everything, and then the product is just delivered to the customer's email. It's super easy to use, and it's actually extremely inexpensive. I will be doing a tutorial on Sendowl in a future video, but for now, if you do want to check that out, it's $24 a month, and it's really, really easy to get started with Sendowl. And so that is down in the description for you below. Feel free to check that out. If you think that you have a product that can help someone that you can type right out, digital products is one of the best passive income sources you can start this year. All right, we're on to number 4, and we're talking about print on demand. This is a very easy one to get started with. Simply, now it takes a little bit of marketing, but there are companies out there like Teespring or Printful where you can create custom designed t-shirts, coffee mugs, hats, hoodies, things of that nature, and create your own real merchandise line. Now, you can sell this back to your audience, or you can actually just publish these on their websites, and if anybody comes through and buys your design, you're earning the profit on that. So it's a really easy way to do this. Now, you can also integrate through Printful, you can integrate all of your designs into your website. If you're going with a WordPress site, which if you are, I highly recommend Bluehost. I've gone through and I've done websites on WordPress.com, HostGator, and Bluehost. So far of the 3, highly recommend Bluehost. But you can actually integrate that with a WooCommerce store and sell it directly through your own website as well, so that you're not relying upon the other websites to sell your stuff. Now, if you want to grow a YouTube channel as well, YouTube actually allows for Teespring integration right here in there. I'm sure you've probably seen some creators who have their own little merchandise right underneath their video. That becomes another passive income source. So you can actually start stacking these on top of each other. And that's why print on demand is another great business to start this year. Now, before we get to number 5 on our list, if you guys think that this list so far has been helpful, at least getting you an idea of how passive income works and some different ideas on what you can do to get started, make sure to hit subscribe down below. I'm going to be diving deeper in almost every one of these, as a lot of these we've actually done already. But make sure you hit subscribe, hit the like button, and let me know down below in the comments if any of these are sparking kind of an idea in your head on what you can get started. Remember, Operation Passive Income is about a mission to share this out to everybody so that we can all benefit financially from building these income streams. But back into number 5, and I have on my list is dropshipping. So I'm sure you've probably heard this if you've been scouring through some of this kind of content. What is dropshipping? Well, dropshipping, just like any physical brick and mortar store, basically you are selling a product from a supplier, right? Now, for brick and mortar stores, or even for places like Amazon, they will do a bulk order for that product, bring it into their warehouse or into their location at a cost, the wholesale cost, and then sell it to you with a profit margin. The only difference between dropshipping is you never actually physically take the inventory. Instead, you have that product shipped directly from your wholesaler directly to your customer. It's a very similar process. Now, dropshipping is something that can be done through either a place like Shopify or WooCommerce on a WordPress website, which between the two, I would definitely say I recommend WooCommerce over Shopify, mainly for cost reasons. Now, WooCommerce website, you can start up a WordPress site for roughly about $200 up front. breaks down to like $4.95 a month when you sign up through Bluehost. Shopify, you have a monthly fee that you do have to pay. Now, what's really cool about dropshipping is you can go through and pick the products that you want to sell. And so just like any of these businesses, you want to find a niche that you want to work within and then choose products that would serve your niche. Now, you can do everything from clothing to accessories to actual products that will help somebody. My wife and I, we actually own a dropshipping store where we sell Happy Meal products and things for direct sellers, as well as live video equipment, tripods, lights, things of that nature, and it's dedicated directly to our existing audience. That's the way that I would recommend doing it, because then you're not running as many ads to try and get traffic to your dropshipping store. But you can also do it that way as well. You can build a dropshipping store, run some ads to get customers to it, and anytime somebody buys, you actually go through and you fulfill that order and you have your supplier send it directly to your customer, and so you can start selling right away without any upfront inventory costs. This is what makes it another great low barrier of entry and a lot cheaper than doing something like Amazon, which I'm going to get into in just a moment. Now, I just mentioned them, but that is our number 6 on the list, and that is Amazon FBA. Now, what does FBA stands for? It stands for Fulfilled by Amazon. Now, this is the most expensive cost of entry on all 9 on this list, because with Amazon, you can actually sell a physical product through their website by purchasing from the same kind of wholesaler I just talked about with the dropshipping store. You can actually go through and buy a product from a wholesale supplier, private label it, put your own brand on it, and then you can sell that on Amazon. Now, I'm sure if you go through and you browse Amazon, you will see a lot of very similar products out there with different brand names. A lot of these brand names you've probably never heard of before. Well, those are people just like you and me who've gone through and sourced a product, typically from China or the Philippines, India, even some from the US, but they've put their brand on it. It's what's called white label or private label. And you can source and buy in bulk, so you get a very low cost on that, and then you can sell that on Amazon. Now, my wife and I did try this one. Unfortunately, the product that we just actually ordered, our very first order, it was banned by the FDA like 2 days later. So it's not something we've gotten back into, but something that's definitely on our radar, because Amazon is the largest marketplace in the world, and it's still growing. This is a spot where if you're wanting to get into physical products, dropshipping might be a great place to start, but as you start to earn and you have some profit that you can reinvest, I would highly recommend looking into a physical product that you can bring to market on Amazon. Now, speaking of Amazon, we're gonna add on to that in number 7 here, and that is write a book. One of the coolest things about living in the era in which we are with the internet is there's some barriers that just don't exist anymore, and writing a book is one of them. If you think about it, back before the digital age, if you were going to write and publish a book, you could write the best book ever, but if you couldn't get a publisher to give you the time of day, that thing was never going to hit the market. All of that's gone now, and that's through Kindle Direct Publishing. You can actually publish a book directly on Amazon on your own, and you don't have to worry about a publisher to go through and do that. Now, you can use this in a few different ways, but even if you have a fiction book that you want to write, you can write that, have a design covered, or have a cover designed, and then publish directly to Amazon and start selling it right away. The other thing that you can do is you can actually, within the niche that you decide you want to build your business, you can write a quick introductory book and have great information in there that you can use as a free gift to sign up for an email list or some of those things. So writing a book is one way that you can create authority for yourself, and you can really line out all of the knowledge that you have, and you can publish that without anybody telling you that you can't. Now, this is kind of another form of digital product, but I have this in its own little category because when you publish on Kindle as well, it doesn't just have to stay on Kindle. Your customers can actually have that delivered in paperback or even hardcover directly to their homes. And it's something that you write one time and you can continue to earn money on as the years go by, making it another incredible passive income stream. And we're quickly moving through this list. We are now on to number 8, and that is YouTube. Right here, baby. Right here on this platform is one of the most incredible ways that you can start generating passive income. Now, if you're wondering, is it too late to start a YouTube channel in 2020? I actually just did a video on this that you can check out right here. Actually, it's going to be right here. I gotta get my sides right because I'm still new to YouTube as well. And yes, you can start a YouTube channel in 2020. Biggest thing is you just have to have a plan. But why is YouTube such a great passive income stream? It's because you can incorporate a lot of what we've already talked about on this list through YouTube. Online video is one of the best ways to market both your brand and your business and generate authority within the niche that you want to work within. And the really cool part is every single video that you make, as you build up your video library, once you receive 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, you can monetize your videos. You can earn ad revenue directly from Google through that. But you don't even have to wait for monetization through YouTube to start generating passive income. In fact, through the affiliate marketing that we had number 2 on this list, is as you create videos, you can recommend products and services. Now, you've probably heard some of the things that I've talked about in this video already, such as Bluehost and Sendowl. I am an affiliate for every one of those. And the reason why I am is because I've used them, I now trust them, and I want to recommend them to other people who want to do the same kind of thing that we're doing. That is the way that you can actually monetize your YouTube channel before you ever actually monetize and reach those subscriber minimums. The other really cool thing is once you've reached some of these levels on YouTube, you can incorporate print on demand. As you create a fan base, as you create a following of people who love your content, you can create merchandise that they will be proud to wear. There's so many different ways that you can utilize a YouTube channel, as I said, to market yourself, that it becomes one of the most powerful passive income mediums ever. And we are finishing up our list with number 9, and this might be considered the holy grail of digital products, and that is an online course. Now, I'm sure you're probably going to see online courses pop up after watching content like this. You probably already are. However, you may want to consider the fact that you may know something that you can turn into a course for others. Now, as I did say in another previous video on, is passive income a scam? Is this industry kind of scammy? It can be. So if you're going to build an online digital course, make sure that it's something that you have to provide value, something that will actually help people, something that will help somebody go from this stage to this stage, and that you're there to support them along the way. There's a lot of courses out there that have been built where they give big promises, and a lot of people just don't see those kind of results. So if you're going to build an online course and if you're going to market it at a certain level, just make sure that it has value. But in the same way as every other digital product, as you build a course that somebody that can take online, you can build that course just one time and even update it as you go. But that becomes the real authority of your online business. This is something that is going to be your high ticket item that could be priced anywhere from $99 up to $1,000, or some people actually charge even more depending on how much value it delivers to your customer. But you can also build very simple $20 online courses. If you have one specific thing that you can create a 5-video series along with some printables and some step-by-step instructions that can help somebody do something that they didn't know how to do before, then you can create an online course around that. And once you have a course in there, you start to build up your authority within your niche, just like you are with a YouTube channel and an ebook and some of the others. So an online course is a way that you can really elevate your business and have that high ticket item that is now a part of your product portfolio. So there it is, everybody. There's 9 of the most common but also the best passive income models that you can follow here in 2020. Now, again, in the comments below, if we sparked any interest, any ideas of something that you may want to start, make sure you put that down below. I would love to hear what kind of ideas that you may have for your business if you wanted to start something this year. But remember, the internet makes it accessible for all of us. There's a reason why I'm here. There's a reason why you're watching me on this video, right? It's because I simply just decided to push record and start making a channel. You can do the exact same thing. And that's what we're on here in Operation Passive Income, is building a community of people who want to find a new way to grow themselves, right? That's what we're all about. So if you haven't had a chance yet, make sure you hit subscribe down below. Check out some of the notes in the descriptions and any of the things that we've mentioned in this video. I'm gonna have links for you down below. And be sure to check out our last video on, is passive income real? That might answer some questions for you on if this is something you really want to get into, help you also steer clear of some of the not so great people out there. But also, if you're still interested in starting a YouTube channel, maybe check out this video, which talks about, is this something you can still do in 2020? The answer's in there. Thanks again for watching, everybody. I will see you in the next one. Have a great day.
Thank you.